Starship Troopers is still one of the most talked about cult classic films, and earlier we spoke to Casper Van Dien about returning to space for his new sci-fi series. Casper Van Dien, thank you so much for joining DBL.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
So it's been 25 years since you went to war with the giant alien insects in Starship Troopers. So do people still recognize you from the movie after all these years?
One of the greatest thrills I have is that Starship Troopers has got such a huge, ongoing, continuing, and seems to be growing fan base. I've been yelled at my whole life. People just yelling different quotes, going, "Come on, you apes, you want to live forever." So it's fun.
So let's talk about this, because you were the 20th Tarzan for Tarzan and the Lost City, but you were the only Tarzan actor to film in Africa. I talk about this a lot, going into other creatures' habitats. I don't like for them to come into mine. So I'm wondering if you have any scary incidents with the wildlife on set.
I do. I have several from Tarzan. There was a lot of things that were really dangerous with that. One of them was a baby elephant charged me, and it was walking by. Jane March jumps off the elephant. We're supposed to wave at the big elephant, and the little baby elephant walks by. It's the size of a Volkswagen bus, so it's still like 1.5 tons or whatever it is. But it nudged its head up against me during Tarzan, and I kind of pushed its head. And later they said, Tarzan, never push a baby's elephant's head. It'll want to play, crash. And so the elephant backed up, its ears went out, went, and then it charged me, and I go, Jane, run. And then the elephant hit me with its tusks. I grabbed on, it lifted me 4 feet up over its head and slammed me down. No. Went back in, it went back up to do it again when it dropped me, and I just ran up the hill and got away from it, and they came down and calmed it down. But it was pretty scary.
You're heading back to space, the final frontier, which I love, in your new sci-fi action series, Salvage Marines. Your character, Samuel, joins the Salvage Marines. Can you just tell us what a Salvage Marine is and what their mission is? I thought it was like salvaging gold in space.
It is. It's salvaging gold in space, salvaging other wrecks in space, and actually we even find out later, which is when he starts questioning authority, we also salvage humans. So there's different things that happen. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of darkness. So you're all born into debt. You're all born in with, a debt you'll never get out of, and it's passed down to your kids and then his grandkids. And so you have this unsurmountable debt that's just so massive and overwhelming. The only way to get out is to join the Salvage Marines, but there's an 80% mortality rate there. So, this is where this character starts questioning things later, but he joins up for a noble reason, because his wife is pregnant, and it's a late pregnancy, and we didn't expect it. And that's why he didn't join it before, because he was like, I'm not going to die. But then when he is a kid, he's like, I can't leave this debt to him. It'll be too much.
Wow. So your wife is actually in the series with you. What's it like working with your own wife?
Jenny Lou Wonder plays Jada, and she does it so well. She's such a badass in this. It's so cool to see.
Casper, thank you so much for joining us on DBL. For our viewers, you can watch Casper's new series, Salvage Marines, on POPCORNFLIX. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Casper.
Thank you so much.